up having like a Saturday game night or these UHC scenarios. I think it might be pretty fun if we get like there's like 12 people in for Flower Power. It's just insanity.
It'll definitely be insane.
I think that might be pretty fun.
Nope.
You too good?
No.
Oh, I'm not good actually.
Are you too good? Not me. Always gotta look out.
Yeah, I am.
For number one first.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm still joining World.
Oh.
Still joining. It's okay. I always go early to weekly UHCs. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm here.
We're going.
Don't see that too often. Just a normal like lake and a plains, but some sandstone generated. I normally see sandstone outside of the desert like that. There you go. That's all I got.
Yeah. I instantly forgot that timber was on and stuff, and I was confused how punching one piece of wood gave me 6.
It's the best tree ever. It's amazing. Oh, hi, ravine. That's a little too wide to jump over. Oh, you kind of legit. You legit to quit.
So I got a Apple Watch for my birthday, but it only just arrived. Birthday was like 5-6 weeks ago.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you
What
over
was
the
that?
sound of a massive tree decaying.
I got an Apple Watch for my birthday.
Happy
Nice.
birthday!
I mean, birthday 5 weeks ago.
Less happy birthday.
But it didn't like really include like a charging thing. Or like it did, but it only had like it was like a charging, like it's like a circle that you put your watch on, but like the thing you charge it on only had like a USB-C end. I don't have any like things to put that in, so I couldn't charge it on that. So I was like, yes, this is useless. Yes, Apple.
Sad.
Am I too late?
Yeah.
I did that using my dad's.
We could figure it out, soccer. We literally just started.
Shit.
Yeah.
You can do it. It's happened before, I think. Sorry, you never show up for these.
I know. I've never had a Thursday.
Right, this is exciting.
I mean, we could restart, but it would take
Don't
like 20 minutes to regen the world.
restart.
If you log onto the server and see what
I
happens.
think that there's, if I revive him, I think that's how you do it.
Don't restart.
So I think it's possible.
Okay. Yeah, just log on.
I gotta find. There it is.
Yeah, it's the other server.
Is it the one that Bean posted forever ago?
Maybe. Have you never actually been on the weekly UHC server?
I've never done one of these before.
Oh boy.
And if I do, I have 72 different servers, so...
Yeah, that's bad. You need to clean that up.
Oh, I just copy and paste the same one over and over again.
Yeah.
I have
50
I
of
have
those are the same
22
one.
different game night ones.
Don't let
Excellent.
him know about this. Don't let him know.
I have a wooden axe that is at -49 durability.
Oh.
I saw that somebody.
It is still going strong.
Saw that somebody snitched on you for your imposter problems, soccer.
Yeah. Yeah, that server is not the right one. Alright, I'm gonna find it. I'm just gonna start clicking on random ones.
No. Here, I'll post it. I got
What
it.
what update is it?
It's 1.17, not
yeah.
that one.
Oh, shit.
I know. I
all
don't
over.
know why I don't know why it is that way.
But that's where the things are updated for.
There you go. I
Scenario
posted.
things.
You are a
I wonder if it's
scholar
been
and a
updated.
gentleman.
Man, I haven't heard that phrase in a while.
Did you show your recording that?
Oh, I always edit the Discord scenes out. So
Uh-huh.
I just started placing logs like a genius. It's all good.
So the next one's gonna be played on 1.18, right?
The next full UHC?
No, this next.
Oh. I mean, who knows with the scenario people? I mean, if they couldn't update for 1.17.1, and they're still even not entirely updated because, like, the triple ores and cut clean doesn't work for, like, the iron and gold. The new iron and gold, so I don't know. Weekly UHC might stay 1.17 for a while.
Am I good to play?
I guess. If you're,
Are you in the world?
If you can,
I'm chopping down a tree.
Okay, we have timber, fast leaf decay, and cut clean on. So all the tree will vanish at once before your very eyes.
Is that it?
That is
Yeah,
it.
we're just doing like
cut clean basically means you don't need furnaces.
Yeah. Or lapis for enchanting.
Oh,
it's
there's
basically
so many
just
things.
This is just like we're doing a quality of life UHC, you know, just cutting out the fluff.
My headphones are on backwards, so the trees are on opposite sides.
Fluff.
I do miss Fluff too. I really enjoyed hanging out with Fluff. I know she's just super busy, and you know, game nights at like 3 a.m. in Britain, but
yeah,
I do miss Fluff.
Indeed, Fluff was fun.
Back when enough people came to Weekly UHC to do teams of 2.
I made a hoe on accident instead of a pig.
This is the 4-time Minecraft started UHC champion, everyone.
I'm drinking, so
I'm drinking.
Listen.
I am a drink.
Cheese is winning.
Am I winning?
Cheese won both of them last week.
I know. It's scary.
It is scary.
More so for cheese than anyone else.
Yeah, why did you have to remind me?
I like when we discovered like the real problem. Minecraft had CPS and nobody had cheese on their team.
Yep.
That's it. Honestly, so like before we started that, they asked like, because we didn't have enough people before, like 5 minutes after we were supposed to start, we still didn't have enough people.
I remember you coming in like, it's your lucky day, and of course, Sky's the first person like,
yep,
I'll do anything.
And I was like, oh, stop. But no, like that honestly would have been a lot better had that been the case where 2 people had played and like actually told them how this worked.
Yeah, that could have been cool.
Yeah, that's why I feel like the other problem was like the viewers. You know, like you were there, but you were kind of on it. Like they didn't really know what the classes were either.
Yeah. Well,
so that's
I had hoped that I had hoped that there was gonna be enough time to explain that to everyone, and that's why I was just like, 2 hours is gonna be plenty of time. And then it took like 40 minutes to get us into the game. It's like, okay, well.
Yeah, no, I that's why I just think if you really cut down the number of classes for the marathon version, so it's easier for people to wrap their heads around.
Right.
Yeah, I think me and PG
like
were talking about that at the time.
Yeah, I know
it's good that they have many classes, but it's so overwhelming for people playing it the first time, and also people watching it the first time.
Yeah.
It also felt like they just did like after we talked about it, they're just like overall, like the entire marathon, they just like, we don't want to play video games anymore. We just want to do in-person things in general. I think it could be a cool thing for the online, the spring marathon, just to fill time. Because that's a lot harder to fill time with because you have to have people hosting it, and there's not a lot of in-person things.
Part of the problem, you still have to play some video just because setting up for all the in-person, you don't have enough in-person stuff for all the time.
Right.
Like, you still needed, like, here's just 3 hours of just Michael owning people in Chivalry. Just because we just need to just fill the space.
Well, the Chivalry thing was because Epic sponsored us.
Yeah, but it was still completely fine.
Yeah.
I think you also, like, I don't know who mentioned it, but on like day 2 or 3, you could really start to notice that all of you were being more and more tired.
Oh, we were very worried because we're like, even by day 3, we're like, these guys look wiped. Somehow,
really?
You guys kept it. Not all of you, but some of you.
I didn't feel like
some of you were on the struggle bus.
I mean, it definitely was not as bad as the Chicago Marathon. I felt like whenever I was walking around the Chicago Marathon, like, no one wanted to live.
Well, because you went to a Taylor Swift concert and then drove in the middle of the night. Okay, sorry. And then drove there in the middle of the night.
No, I mean, just in general, like, watching everybody else, it felt like everybody around me was just like, they just hated everything about it. And, like, Drew actually getting, like, 4 hours of sleep was, like, a miracle to him.
Drew is insane.
Well, Drew and me actually went to bed at the same times every night. Like, we went to bed exactly the same time. It was Armo that stayed up and cleaned the kitchen every night.
Kitchen cam. I want to enjoy kitchen camp, but also I was too busy,
sleeping.
Yeah, sleeping. Well, just had the marathon on. Then when it wasn't on, like, I need to go to bed.
Yeah, which was nice for, like, I bet it was nice for Steve. Because Steve, like, documents literally everything, and, like, being able for him to, like, just go to bed for 6-7 hours.
I mean, Steve literally documents his dreams, so.
Yeah, Steve's like, today I had this dream where...
Did you see my dream?
I saw it.
Did you have
I used to do that.
I had a dream. I posted the Minecraft Discord but basically, so we had this incentive where we would egg people, like an entire 24 eggs at somebody. And like, I'm just like, we should put something down around them so we don't get it on things around us. And they're just like, no, it'll be fine. I'm like, I was so pissed. And then, like, they just started chucking eggs. Pissed. They started chucking eggs, but they weren't even hitting the person. It was just hitting the wall and, like, the curtains and the computers around them.
I told you.
I'm just like, you fucking idiots. Like, it was getting all over my computer, so I'm just like, this is the worst ever. Like, you guys are stupid. And then, like, I got so angry, I walked away, and I went on a bike ride. And then as I went along this bike ride, I found another mansion that I stumbled across, and like
Hermitcraft did a much better marathon.
No, and so like there was people just like screaming, and like I kind of look over, there's just like 5 people running out of this mansion, and then a guy with a pumpkin on his head was like with a gun or something, or it was an Uzi. And he was just shooting people. I'm just like, oh, okay. And I kept riding my bike.
Well, that was a Minecraft marathon.
So that was my dream experience the other night about the marathon.
Very legal and very cool.
The copper doesn't cook.
It doesn't know about the copper deep slate ores. Yeah. That's what it was. It's too stupid for that.
Too stupid.
Yeah.
I made a furnace. I literally don't need this.
You're gonna get a spyglass, right?
Yeah. I wanted to cook food, but I guess food is also already cooked.
Yeah.
So...
It is. Yeah, so typically this first game is more of a normal one. The second game we get a little
A little crazy.
A little crazy, yeah.
Hi, zombie.
Hi.
Good day to you.
Do you remember before the Minecraft server patron thing came out, Michael was going to do a fan server and it had UHC you could play, and we tested it.
We did so much testing on that.
Yep. I won the first test UHC without getting into PvP just because everyone else was bad.
Yep.
I mean, I remember that one. I had like the worst start. It took me like 5 minutes to find a tree.
Like at one point, I think it was you, Gardex, that got poisoned by a spider in like the second or third one that we did.
I don't remember that.
I have a video. I have a clip of it of me yelling like, "Don't get hit!" Like I was a spectator.
I don't think I've ever been poisoned in a UHC, so I don't think it was me. What?
Oh, I was poisoned last week.
He's been poisoned.
No, I just did a very dumb thing with the skeleton. I got turned around and he hit me. It's fine. That's not the poison. I'm sure it'll happen to me eventually.
Those UHCs that I played in that was completely, like, you know, the UHC where in that jungle UHC where I killed like 7 people.
Sure. Yeah. Was this the solos one?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the solos one where I ended up killing Searchy to win it.
And
and Searchy ate like 7 apples in that fight.
Yep. Like that feeling of me being in the zone, that was it. All 4 of those UHCs. Like I just like my entire brain just shut off. I'm just like,
okay, well,
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Well, the third one, I mean, sure, you did some great. You had protection netherite.
I think in the same sense, I was still in that I don't know what happened. Like after, I don't know if it was like the fact that I was sleep deprived or whatnot, but like I was just autopilot.
It's great because you came back after that one and you knew like this wasn't entirely because you're kind of like, yeah, hey.
Well, yeah, it was a little. It was definitely not like my proudest moment. I'm just like, I mean, it happens.
It wasn't your fault. I mean, it
wasn't my. That was my
Chad's
thing.
Fault. It was Chad's fault. Like, like Good was like Chad thought Good was sending Paws to kill you, and you needed protection. But Good was sending Paws to you to link up and team up.
No, he was angry. Or Chad was angry that I was teaming up with Paws.
It didn't even really end up happening.
No, because Paws threw himself into the battle and died right away. I didn't know.
Well, he accidentally fell, but he placed an anvil. He wrote it down.
Well, that was beautiful. Him getting that kill with an anvil was, or not a kill, but doing damage. It wasn't a kill.
Yeah, someone was saying, "Oh, speaking of poison, there's a witch." She missed.
Give her a kiss.
No.
Do it for us.
There's a lot of bad boys. Okay, she got me a slowness somehow. That's fine though.
But yeah, like whenever Good walked up to me, he's just like, "All right, you're gonna team up with the Paws." I kind of look at him, just like I literally, I look over. I'm just like, "Is that allowed?" Like I don't want to like after that UHC of like them sky bridging. I'm just like, I don't want any part of this, to be honest.
Well, Chad thought Paws was coming to kill you. That's why he gave you the armor. Okay, this witch has range. Oh my god. It's like a great actor.
Curry. He's a Curry.
Yeah, Steph Curry, you witch. Good lord, she's missing me, not by much. She's stuck behind flowing water.
I think the thing that pissed me off the most about that UHC was just like the fact that Kurobos was still giving me things. I'm just like, in between Chad and Good yelling, I'm just like, thank you for the money, or thank you for the things. It's just like, it was frustrating because I really wanted to win it, like legit, of like asking people like, hey, I can do this. Like if you just give me like a power 3 bow, I can win this. And then nothing. Like, and then it just ended up winning with the netherite.
Good said he wants to remove netherite. That doesn't make much sense to me. Like, if you don't, just up the price. Like, we're here to raise money.
Honestly, we're so stacked in the first 20 minutes. I just want to go to the Nether. Like, I just want to go get Netherite from the Nether.
I was kind of looking at a skeleton not moving for a while. So.
Good lord, I knew it! Okay, fine. I knew there was a drop creeper, son of a bitch! I knew it! Oh, man.
But yeah, like, honestly, we're so, like, if Comp can do it in a normal UHC, I can go in with a power 3 bow and infinity and just go get the Netherite.
Most recent UHC, you weren't in. Beck and I went in without a chance and pretty easily got potions.
Yeah, I don't see why I don't, because usually I do stay away from it just because it's like I don't want to.
It's like
when I die and right. Yeah, because you have everything.
Yeah. You're on a
but
team
like
of
for the
4,
Netherite,
and I'm not sure your team of 4 is gonna be that interested in going to the Nether with you.
Right. Well, even then, I can just like peek my head in and see like what's it about.
It was one team did, and I think the last UHC, and I'd never seen this. Their portal generated in midair above a lava lake.
That happened to me one time, but that was when the border was messed up and it instantly killed me. So I spawned over the lake, and there was nowhere for me to run, but the border was already damaging me, so it like ended up not even mattering.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I'd seen that in the overworld over an ocean a few times, but I'd never seen that in the Nether.
Yeah.
So that was pretty wild.
My teammate died.
I think that's another thing that just like steers me away from ever using the Nether is just the amount of times I've died unnecessarily.
Yeah. Minecraft all thinks you're hot shit, but just show them the clip of our Dragon UHC, and I don't know, soccer. They might kick you out.
Just awful.
Think he's the best.
If it hadn't been for that lag, like I saw that, I wanted to get down there as soon as possible. I see it like lag out. I'm like, oh, it stopped, and then nope.
I mean, I did not know that mechanic that you can't place falling blocks on soul sand. It's like, when does that ever come up? But it's very funny. It's a classic, I think. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, now you got to win at Turtles World. It's been like 15 seasons, you know?
It's been a while.
You know, clearly we're much better than Minecraft. That's what that tells me.
That's not that hard.
Well, the donations, I think donations were a little cheaty. Yeah, I don't think you can compare the two.
I mean, all I know is that if Fell was in a Minecraft UHC...
Oh, yeah, that's
just blow himself up.
I mean, yeah, he'd either blow himself up or he'd get like 10 kills.
Fell and Comp
I was on a team with Fell this past UHC that you missed, Soccer. And he fell into lava.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's how it goes with Fell, you know?
And also,
you never know what you're going to get.
It's very dangerous to be my teammate, apparently, because they all keep dying.
I'll be your teammate. We'll win. Except my team never find diamonds, apparently. So.
Oh, Fel and I went to the Nether. Like, at first we dug down with like our first cave, and I found like 5 diamonds straight away. And after we went to the Nether, I came back and I just needed some more lapis, so I went down the second cave, got some lapis, and casually found an 8 vein of diamonds. And then it is a bit sad.
If Beck and I had diamonds, we could have very easily won on Saturday.
Yeah.
We had so many potions, but no enchantments, and just kind of got rocked.
It's also so unfortunate. Like I keep getting into fights with 2 people, and then I do a lot of damage to one of them. Like I got lap tech down to half a heart, and then he just backs away, and Black Belt kills me.
Yeah. I'm very upset that my perspective never got recorded. Like before the second one, or after the first one, I'm just like, I'm I'm just gonna install OBS just to record, like not to stream, just to record, because like my perspective of that first one was just insane. But unfortunately, it's never gonna be seen again.
Well, we have the clip from Chiblee. That's you absolute clown. Oh no!
I mean, the upset clip from Real is also great. The reaction.
Oh, come on! I had my shield up.
You killed me, soccer.
Yep.
The Chiblee ones.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Just because, like, Chiblee's running behind you, hitting you, and you just couldn't care less. Couldn't care less. You're just killing Breon.
Yeah, and
I was literally on automatic mode.
That Chiblee's hitting you. Doesn't matter.
This person is shooting in my vague direction. Let's kill him.
Well, yeah, because his name, we were blue team, so he's in the water, and like I didn't see a name tag. I'm just like, I'm killing everyone, because like if you would see my perspective, the way that I ran in there was just I took the notch apple and I just like I'm just gonna go like full send. I'm just gonna be swinging my axe. I don't care what happens. I'm down to like Breon. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just gonna start swinging.
Yeah. So then I started blasting.
But yeah, like after that first one, I'm just like, that was a great perspective. I wish I had that. I'm gonna download OBS, and I never did. And of course, that second UHC was just insane because of
that whole final fight was just such a clusterfuck.
Well, and the thing was, like, you didn't see my perspective on it, but like the way that it all went down for me was I got shot. I got shot like 7 times. And I'd take like 3 apples. It was like I don't know how I survived that, and I wish I had my perspective again to rewatch like what had all happened, because I was stuck. Because the way that the water was all set up was insane. Like the way that the sky bridge and like the water situation completely fucked me. Because like you couldn't swim because it was only a 1 block deep or whatever, and so I'm just like kind of in this no man's zone where I can't do anything. And so I'm just trying to walk away as slowly as possible. And then I get caught on the side of a hill, and I have them shooting at me.
Oh.
And...
Sorry.
That was a
I'm
creeper.
playing Halo 2 as well, by the way. I'm just making loud noises like that.
And so like I'm just getting shot at from like every angle. I'm just like, okay, well the border was literally right there, so they kind of backed off because they're just like, we got to get out of here, we can't worry about him. The border stopped right as it hit the mountain, so I was able to dig myself into the wall and kind of shoot from there, so I didn't have to move at all. Like I was able to shoot from that hidey hole, and I was able to pick off Michael there. Just because they didn't know where I was shooting from, because I was still like, I don't know who it was, but I think it was like Taffy or something that just like, dude, you had like a vanishing, like you just vanished, because on our screen you're still shooting at us, but we couldn't see you.
Yeah, I mean, Kurt was on Taffy. First of all, Justin had the idea to build the TNT mound at the high ground near 0-0 and pop it near the end of the game, and then Chad just found it on his own.
Yeah, by accident, more or less.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh, also, there was the one where Packrat
Skeletons
decided it was a good
bad
idea for his team to make their base in the pillager tower, and then completely disregard that there was like a tree that led up right to the top of the pillager tower. So eventually another team came by and they just casually walked on top of the tower. Had to bridge like five blocks, yeah.
So I heard them in my ear. I heard them screaming like 5 minutes before that happened. So I saw them walking up there. We were all watching them, and so just like, okay, there's a team walking up there, and I heard a bunch of screaming. I'm just like, oh, they realized that they're in a tree above them, and then like 5 minutes later, they're just like, there's lava on her head. I'm just like, did you guys not see them earlier? Like, at that point, I thought that they'd seen them for the past 5 minutes and were trying to defend their base.
Who was that team? That team was like Aurelian.
It was Aurelian
Honey.
and Honey that were there, and they had no idea.
Yeah, so, like, you know, we're not surprised. That's what I say.
So I thought for sure that they had spotted him or whatever, and nope, sure didn't.
Yeah, like, all I remember at Final Battle is, like, Kurt, Tav, all were, like, wailing on beef and then just got kill stolen by Chad. it was just going crazy. And then it was just Kurt's team, and he was fighting like Amethyst and Brion, a few people, and Amethyst decided to just charge on in on Kurt, and Kurt just killed her. And then Brion got him. Or Nebris. I think it might have been Nebris.
That third UHC was rough. It was just like, there was nothing that they were so stacked. They were so stacked. I hit Dark Costo like 7 times. I looked at his health.
If you thought they were stacked,
0 damage.
Did you see them in the 4th UHC?
I didn't watch any of the 4th UHC. But besides the dog clip.
They had full netherite in the 4th UHC, which I don't think they had in the 3rd UHC. But the 4th one, they were full netherite, all 4 of them.
Because whenever they came after us, they all took notch apples, so it's just like, okay, well...
Yeah, it's the same thing. The 4th... so Josh spawned a Wither that didn't end up killing them. He ended up killing like 2 other people, like Seth and somebody else.
You bastard.
And then Josh was going to keep spawning one, but you can only spawn 1 Wither. So Josh was like, this is lame. But I said, hey, well, notice you can spawn Ravagers. So Josh
that's what I did see that.
So Josh just started spamming Ravagers. He managed to kill Sevidus with one of them.
Congrats, Cheese on Iron Man.
What? Oh.
It's not going well for me. There's been lots cave, lots skeleton, no goodies. Sad. Sad boy hours. Yeah, I think like Trent died because he was bad.
Yeah. And
then Ryusuke really did all the work, and Amethyst just basically just stayed in the sky base in her full netherite the whole time, and that was it. Where's the skeleton? There goes that skeleton.
These caves are so claustrophobic now that I've been looking at 1.18 seeds like the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to go back once we've switched to like 118. It's going to be like, what are these caves?
So, why does the Seed Hunter just not work?
Well, Sevidus is the one that made it, and he just hasn't updated it.
And we all know Sevidus, so it's not getting updated, is what you're saying.
Well, because he was like a critical role in finding that seed that we played on this current season.
Yeah.
Like that was his like kind of side project that he'd been streaming for like the past like 3 months before that server started. So like that wasn't his project this time around. He wasn't like, I'm gonna do this again kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like honestly, so the thing is, I've been looking at these seeds. It doesn't matter which seed we pick. It's gonna be great no matter what.
Yeah, I do think the plan to build like Spawn Town underground sounds like a good idea, but it'll probably backfire.
I don't know. I really liked it because I mean the patrons are just crazy with that kind of stuff, right? So they're just gonna they're gonna make it amazing.
It'll be interesting to see how many people are there. It'll definitely be less than, a year and a half ago.
For patrons?
Yeah. I'm curious to see how much...
It depends on how many Minecrackers actually play. I mean, the whole point of paying $25 is to play with the Minecrackers, and that never ended up happening.
Sure.
Which is unfortunate. I mean, yeah. I mean...
It is what it is.
It seems... So, based on...
Whoa, God.
I see a zombie with a full gold armor. I mean, I thought he was like a carrot or something walking at me.
A walking carrot.
You literally thought it was...
Your mind went to walking carrot.
His green skin made it look like it was like a stem.
Oh God.
On his head. And I thought, hey, it's a carrot walking at me. But no, based on like the chat that's in the Minecraft Discord right now, a ton more people are playing that weren't playing last year.
I'm just gonna say, I've seen this movie.
No, but the thing, none of them were chatting last. None of these people had any interest at all in playing on the server. That's my thing, right? Like that. Why I'm confident that there's gonna be at least a month worth of content.
At least a month.
I mean,
that's 2 weeks longer than the last people.
It's twice as much like
that could really help boost the amount of people that are playing or that join the Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean, there's still a ton of
like,
people now.
I mean, it's
even.
not just the Minecrackers. Because I remember like Sky made like 7 videos in 5 days, and that was it.
Yeah.
Sky was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like all over this."
Then he worked, and now he's getting rid of his internet.
Yeah, I saw that.
His internet's gone.
I mean, not like
I think today was his last
year.
day.
Oh.
The man's Discord profile picture is him holding money now.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
it looks like
some money
you
he
know.
saved
I don't
by
know.
not
It just
having
feels
internet.
tacky. It's you know just holding money. I like Sky. It's fun to give. Sky
Have you been keeping up that conversation?
Actually,
the reason why that's his profile?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know. Is there a reason? Or is it
I mean,
secret?
not a good I think it's more of a meme of like he posted this picture, he just like, should I put this on Tinder? And then he just made it.
That's exactly. It looks like World's Worst, you know, Tinder.
Yep. He's just like, how much for me to put this on my Tinder profile? And then no one commented. He's just like, I'm gonna make it my profile picture then.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I do wish, but and now it looks like Sky's never gonna play with us, right? He doesn't have internet.
No.
So, oh god.
Which I mean, all power to him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean.
So, Cheese, are you gonna kill me? Is this how this is gonna go down?
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably gonna kill me if I manage to survive this this skeleton barrage. Okay, this is confusing. Where are all the mobs? I shouldn't ask that. It's gonna be bad. I just heard a lot of mobs and I broke into a cave and it ended up being like a tiny little cave. I was like, with still no mobs. I was like, what?
I'm definitely playing a lot more on this server, the Minecraft server, once this gets updated. Because it's just like, this is the first time I've actually been excited about Minecraft ever. Literally ever. I've never been this excited about a Minecraft update.
Hi.
Hi?
Talk to a skeleton.
Oh, I was like, where you at? Kill ya. It's insane. It's just... I can't get over it. It is wild. I can't get over it. Because I thought it was going to be difficult trying to find a seed, but literally every seed has a starter cave. 1 out of every 4 maps has a cave just right there that just opens up to -45.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy.
UHC is gonna just be us like digging around, like just like tunneling through the side of a mountain, like the cave.
Yeah, it's gonna take even longer for comp to come to the surface at the end of UHCs now. I'm down here at a -30. Hold on, just get some finishing touches.
Well, we're gonna find you're gonna see diamonds, but it's gonna be on the roof. So you're just like, instead of pillaring up, you're just gonna like dig into the side of the cave and then just dig up and over like you would in the Nether. It's gonna be Nether caving basically.
And swimming.
I'm so excited for water breathing to actually be useful.
They have the flooded caves now.
It's not good. Like they're not interesting. You can get through them without.
Yeah,
like you can just like with one breath you can explore it all.
And like the way it's gonna
really
be,
all
like,
this cave one?
Diamonds are gonna be like more prevalent underwater, so there's actual reasons to go under there.
Is that considered air pockets? Like exposed to air?
Yeah, it's considered not exposed to air, so more diamonds spawn.
So they will spawn. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just like a.
You know how many fucking doors comps can have in UHC now? Comps can be rolled up with like 2 stacks of doors to go underwater. Like, hey guys, me and my
your doors.
I've drawn out plans of what I want mine and PG's base to look like.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything good over there?
She just hiccuped.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Oh no, silverfish!
Block. Block and I'll come save you.
So
don't trust.
That was several UHCs ago.
It was. That was a long time ago.
You were like, I'm like, listen, there's multiple silverfish.
Just stay there. It'll be fine.
Okay, now I need to check if this says infested now. That was a surprise. That's been a while since that's happened.
I think my biggest disappointment from the third UHC was the fact that like Good was so adamant of cheating when he just was screaming the last UHC about sky bases.
Oh, Good is a complete hypocrite.
It's just like it just really turned. It's just like okay, Good's fighting the good fight here, and then like the next UHC is just like, here's some take the netherite armor. Chad's giving you it. Just use it. It's not cheating. Everything is on the table.
The only thing I'll say in this effect is he did have the chat vote for unplugging Amethyst stuff.
No, that was hilarious. I think that was fine.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Because in my ear, I hear the word Operation Mickey like 7 times. Like, it was probably 10 minutes before that even like happened. So it was like, for the past like 10 minutes, I'm just like, we're just talking like, what the hell is Mickey? Operation Mickey. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I didn't think it referred to like someone's mouse. There's like expressions like taking the Mickey, which is like fucking. I thought that's what it was, but no.
Because it was hilarious in my ear because it was like they're noise canceling headphones, but we still hear like Operation Mickey, Operation Mickey. I'm just like. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, I think it was Seth that was the first one to point out. It was just like, they unplugged their mice. I'm just like, unplugged their mice. Mickey, God damn it.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse.
The other thing that was bad was you guys, once your whole team was revived, the admins were like, oh, they're far apart from each other. They must want to be teleported together. It was like, no! We were rushing to get our stuff. We were trying to get our stuff. Like,
I really wanted to, like, do that legitly, and that's kind of, like, what turned me off from the whole ending of that. Just, like, I would have rather died, like, going out in a battle versus, like, just being given Protection 4 netherite armor. Which is overpowered as hell. Like, I went into that fight half health, and I still ended up winning it with half my health left.
Yeah. No, it is pretty overpowered. Yeah, I still know.
But at the same time, when you have a team that has $44,000 worth of items, it's not. That's the only way you can win that. And that's why I was okay with them. Just like, okay, it's like David versus Goliath. You guys are just gonna like cheat me in some armor, and like I'm gonna take on a team of 4 people. There is talk about me becoming the next Zisto in the next UHC, where you just load me up with things. And I just like what I want to do instead of like waiting around. Like I want to go fight like a full team by myself and see if I can do it. Like I just want to like run out a team of 4.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that for every UHC.
Well, you have to vote me. You have to like the money. Like if I get
you unlock soccer raid boss.
Yeah, unlock. Yeah.
Really, what they should have had is the WWE Championship belt for the winner of each UHC, and you come out in like a smoke machine. Like
I mean, it's happening.
The championship belt.
It's happening.
That's.
I'm making this happen.
Because what I think people haven't realized yet is it's funny to root for you when you're an underdog, but it's so much more fun when you're like kind of like the villain.
Yeah.
Like it's even more entertaining. Like they turn you into like the bad guy. So I think people would get really into it. There'd still be lots of people that would be backing you in the chat, but the people like, I hate that guy.
Brian.
Well, yeah, I mean Brian
hates me.
He hates everyone.
Great. I love it.
Like I don't know why he still goes. Like Good has straight up basically said, "I despise that man." Like, I don't know why. What's going on? But it's not great.
I think it was after the second UHC that I was just like, dude, Brian hates me. Like I told the story of like how I killed him twice, and Good's just like, dude, I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because Brian even told me afterwards, just like, dude, I'm sorry for letting my emotions get the best of me or whatever. I'm just like, dude, I mean, that doesn't bother me at all.
I'd be pretty mad if my teammate killed me right before I was about to win my first ever UHC.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be mad.
In some way, it's understandable, yeah.
Yeah, I sent Good the stats. I said this last week. I don't know if you were here, Soccer. And Good's like, Good's like, I don't even care about the charity UHC stats anymore. You know, it's just so crazy. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, okay, so Zisto having 50 hearts and building a skybase lined with shulkers, you're like, yeah, this is legit. The stats are good. And now you're like, nah, tainted.
Tainted.
I'm like, of course the stats are dumb. It's, you know, it's what it is. But somehow both Good and Kurt walked away with wins. All tied on wins. And Good still has never missed a Minecraft UHC.
Marathon.
Even the classic one, he's been every single.
Oh, yeah, he didn't end up making that one.
Like he's been everyone. He's been the host a few.
Oh, oh, never mind.
Yeah, he hasn't played. Yeah, a few times he's had to be the host, but he has been there. He's been there. He's had a few close calls too, but
like the one where he's trapped in the elevator.
Yeah,
that was fun. I just remember him yelling at Armo. Stuck in the elevator.
Didn't Armo like slap Good or something?
I wasn't there for that. Happened before I got there. That was like day one, or like setting up before I managed to get there.
That's just hilarious.
I apparently dug down in a or like right next to a village. I never saw it until I just came up with it now.
I'm jealous. The UHC is going very badly. But you know,
held in the handbasket.
More like you're never finding anything, and also skeleton. So I haven't watched any of you playing Halo. Are you enjoying it? Because I'm enjoying it.
Fucking good.
Oh yeah, I'm having a ton of fun. I know everybody's pissed about like paying for armor, but I honestly don't care less.
Yeah, same. Literally, same.
I'm like, it's just armor. I don't give a shit. I'm like, you guys seem like you're right, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to be able to cut. I think a lot of people. The thing was in the trailer, even they explicitly said, "We're gonna have armor that you can't unlock with money. You have to play the game in order to get these." And like, there is still some of that because it's like the Fiesta event this week. Yes,
is armor that you have to get through playing the Fiesta.
But even then, like it like if you do the battle pass, half the stuff is still locked behind like you have to pay in order to even get the stuff that you've unlocked.
Yeah, like I'm
the
definitely
the first 4 levels are all like you have to pay for it. Like you can't even unlock the first 4 levels because it's locked behind a battle.
Yeah, I'm definitely never bought these. I know there's like the battle pass, and then there's like things you can do. I'm never doing like the store, but a battle pass $10 like twice a year, like that seems okay to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I haven't paid for it yet, just because I still want to like play a little bit of it before.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet either, but I think I probably will end up paying for it because it's gonna go until May, so that seems fine. Yeah, I am having
the border is that way. Sorry.
No, yeah, I'm just having a ton of fun for sure. It's been a good time. There's always some crazy stuff happening. Yeah, I definitely feel like the more like the game gets expanded upon, it's only going to get better. Like they've nailed the gameplay down.
Oh yeah.
So well.
Yeah, there's zero complaints about the actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still don't know what like. There's so many new weapons. I don't know what like do.
Yeah, that's that. I can't wait till like the campaign to like really learn what everything is.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm like, here's another crazy laser. I don't do. No, but it's fun. I had my best Halo game in like 5 years.
Have you done any of the ranked?
No.
Okay.
I've not done any ranked.
The ranked is really fun because you don't even need like it's based on your performance only. Like if you win a game, you can still lose points, and I love that.
If you win and you were terrible, or if you had a great game but your team was bad, yeah. I mean that makes sense.
I'm not used to that. I've never played in a game that actually has that kind of
right. Yeah, I've definitely had games both ways where I was bad but won. Like I'm having the most fun in big team just because it's kind of casual.
Yeah, for sure.
So my best game, I got 33 kills and 2 flag captures, and we were down 2-0 with like 2.5 minutes left, and I brought us back to 2-2, and we ended up tying 2-2.
Nice.
That was pretty crazy.
I am getting to the point like my rank is high enough that I'm starting to get the what do you call that?
The real boys.
Ranked. Oh god, like when you're afraid to play ranked because you're like you don't want to lose.
Yeah.
Ladder anxiety.
Ladder anxiety.
That's it. Like I used to get that all the time in StarCraft. Like I would have to wait like a day before I'd play another game of StarCraft if I won. Like it's just like, okay, I don't want to play another because I just won, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of like I'm getting to that. Like my rank is so high at this point. I'm just like, I don't want to touch this.
No.
Another one. Because I'm so close to like getting to Onyx right now that I just like the highest rank. I'm just like I don't want to touch this anymore.
Yeah.
And I've been doing really good on like every game. Like I've been like top of the leaderboard every time.
I think my plan is I'm not gonna do ranked this whole season and just kind of good, and then next season starts I'm gonna do ranked and stream it.
You're cutting out every other word.
My plan is to not do ranked this season and then stream playing ranked starting in May.
Gotcha.
It's kind of my plan.
Planning far ahead.
Yeah. the real thing is I'm hoping I'll maybe have my own apartment by then. So kind of my.
Good luck.
No, I'm addicted to ranked. I'll play like 2 hours of ranked every day.
One thing that's kind of is there's not like it used to be a previous Halo. You could go easily like look up your games and KD online. You can't really do that.
I've never really done that before. I knew back whenever I played Halo Reach, back when that first released, they had a whole heat map. Like, there was a website that had like a whole heat map that you could like.
The website was crazy. Like it had all these details.
Yep. God, I got so much shit I don't know what to get rid of. You said I don't need lavas?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, get rid of that. I just don't know what to get rid of.
Iron.
Yeah, I guess I don't need 3 stacks of iron.
I think one of my looking a couple of the maps for 4v4 I think are a little too big. Especially the one flag. It's like the crazy like airplane hangar. That's like
I haven't played a whole lot of outside of ring, so I'm so used to just the 4v4.
I don't know all the name of it. Yeah, it's the one that's like the airplane hangar semicircle. There's like kind of vehicle. That one's too big. Sure.
What frustrates me is the other night, I think it was like Ryu, Justin, Pause, Ghibli.
I saw Pause in the stream title calling Halo frags, and I was like, no.
There was they had like
Don't call it frags.
They had a Discord call of like 8 people, and I'm just like, I want in on this. I didn't know where to find them, so like the next day I'm just like, hey Justin, like I saw you guys playing Halo, like hit me up if I can get in on that or whatever. He's just like, oh yeah, here's a Discord, and so it showed like everybody like posting all their game, like join my game or whatever. Ever since I've joined that, not a single one. So they always play like during work hours. So I'm just like, I always see them playing. I'm just like, shit. But then anytime that I join, like there has been 0 messages since I've joined that Discord.
Wow. At least I get to do this finally. It's stuff. This is my life, everyone.
Now this is a story about
Oh no.
another gold man in zombie armor.
Gold man in zombie armor.
That's what I said.
The gold man in zombie armor.
Definitely said it that way, didn't I?
You did.
Is killing skeletons next update going to be impossible?
It's going to be hard.
They're so far away from you. Probably.
They're just going to be in the middle of nothing, surrounded by 4 creepers.
Must break this gold before border.
Yeah, like it's been a while since I've played on the snapshots,
Okay,
but like it was so hard, the skeletons. Especially if it's like 3 skeletons, it's so much harder than in a small cave.
3 skeletons.
Yeah.
They're coming to your town. Let's just go over here. Everyone, the race continues.
Everything outside of UHC, it's going to be a great update, but this is starting to feel it's like the Shields update 2.0, but worse.
Man, that I cannot wait for Minecraft UHC season 33, 1.18. Jay Luce and I are just gonna be ripping everybody watching it. It's gonna be great. I mean, yeah, if Kurt thinks he doesn't know Minecraft now, oh boy.
The one UHC where Aurelian had to bring her daughter into the room to help her.
I like whenever Chad doesn't know something, everybody immediately rips them. They're like, "Aren't you the guy?"
Yeah, I mean, he is the guy.
This Enderman has made it impossible to leave this room. He walked like I got to the end of a cave and the Enderman followed me up into like this 2x2 area. Leave me alone, guy.
Fucking guy.
I finally pulled the trigger after 2 years and bought a camera. Cameras are expensive as hell. I felt really gross purchasing it, but I'm really hoping that's gonna be. I'm really excited about it.
I had to take a shower.
I had to take a shower. Yep.
Like, man, the folly of men, etc. What are you gonna be, Drew now?
I want like a setup just like Drew's. That's what I was going for. I asked him on stream like, how much is that? And like he spent like the next like 20 minutes like calculating everything that he had. Just like it's not a lot. It's just like around 11,000. Just like not a lot at all.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
He's just like, yeah, it's actually not that bad. Now that I'm calculating, it's not that bad. I'm like, okay. But I get like one of the pieces was like a wireless transmitter for the video to like the video board for like the marathons and stuff like that. So it's just like that's definitely not needed. That was like $4,000, the 11,000. So he said like if I just wanted like the basic camera with the equipment on it, like it's probably closer to
the whole technological part of the marathon went so well. I mean,
I hate that like Co's Discord is just like ripping on him for all these things. It's just like you guys just don't understand like the amount of work that went into that shit.
They're ripping on Co or Drew?
No, we're ripping on Good. There was a comment made whenever Good proposed, and the comment was, "Did you watch the? Oh, this must have been in the premium episode because you watched the podcast today, right?"
Yeah.
But there was a comment in Co's Discord that said like,
they talked about it in the premium episode.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, well then, wow, it must really piss them off if one Discord.
Well, it was just stupid. I mean, it was just like these. Apparently, he read through the entire Discord chat of like the entire marathon, and just like the entire thing is just them hating on Good because of how it went. But the comment was,
it went like really like are these.
I'll get to that in a second. But like basically, it was just like during the proposal, somebody asked like, was this even planned? They're just like, have you seen how this marathon's gone? Of course, Goo didn't plan it. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how? Like, what does
like
it even mean?
If you're paying, like, it went like really well. Like, it went really
so well. It was the best marathon that we've ever had.
Yeah, no, it went super well. I mean, the only thing like, you know, in between the setup, you should probably maybe alternate live segments. And literally every complaint that we've gotten is fixed in the next marathon, and that's not even a joke because now we've never had the same location 2 times in a row, and so the fact that we've already booked it for next year is already a game changer. It's like we've already confirmed the location. We already own everything. Like Good has everything in like the building now. So it's not like we don't have like we're gonna be running for equipment or whatever. We have all the equipment. The only thing we're missing is computers, and that's something that we can figure out now because we have a budget.
Yeah, it's like every complaint that we had, we're gonna get more cameras, so now we don't have to like switch setups. So the entire thing is just everything's fixed.
I mean, what you're doing is so ambitious. I mean, like I've watched Zeldathon for like 9 years now, despite never playing Zelda. And majority of Zeldathon is just like there's the game and there's just people sitting on the couch, and then they just cut once over to like the other stuff happening camera, which is just like right next to the people sitting on the couch. Like it's they're not doing like Slice or a murder mystery or all this stuff. Like it's a lot easier.
Well, this is even something that people do in like live TV. Like no one has 7 different sets. Like that just doesn't happen. Like besides like Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, you got or like when they do those like musicals.
What do you mean musical?
NBC they do those like they do like a musical like on live TV.
Oh,
I never watched them, but I assume they have to do something similar.
But yeah, it's just like there's no other like live TV that does like even like NFL games
live
like
usually only has like 2 cameras they're cutting between.
Right, and they don't have to move. They don't have to physically pick those cameras up and move them. Like
not that much.
You think of like any sporting event, like literally any live program does not have this, and yet we're getting shit on because we can't move cameras around quick enough to have content 24/7.
Yeah,
it's just it's a little frustrating because like the amount of work that Drew puts in, like Drew wasn't getting any of this flack, but like if anybody's getting flack, it should be Drew. But he's like he shouldn't get flack either. But like Good is not like the technical side of this. Like there's no way that he can even like he can't visualize that stuff. That's not like his job to visualize where everything needs to go and like how things are gonna work.
Yeah.
So like. I like those comments really like hit like a nerve with me. It's just like I don't like that at all. Just because like I watched how much work went into that and like I don't know. Now that I'm on the inside, it's like it's so much different of like seeing how like why these mistakes happen, like why audio things get ruined and like everything about it.
I mean, you also have done some camera work, so you should be able to help out more there.
It's just, it's one of those things. Just like, I don't know. It's frustrating to like see these comments of like people that don't know. Because I mean, when I was in in school for journalism, it was like one of those the first things that we learned of like, here's why these common mistakes happen on live TV, and now you can pick them out from a mile away, and now you know like the behind the scenes of why this actually happens. And so a lot of people don't actually have that knowledge. And yet they're still complaining about it, even though they don't understand the half of it. That's my soapbox. I can't find diamonds. I give up. I'm gonna go fight cheese.
Specifically cheese.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fight you, cheese.
I lost my enchantment table.
The most comp thing.
I have to make a second one. It's all diamonds.
Don't say that.
Remember that one UHC soccer where you killed me and I had a chance you didn't, but I put my enchantment table in like a place you didn't find.
This is the worst spot.
It took so long. Yeah,
I ended up making my own.
Yep.
Crafting enchantment table. I think I still ended up winning that one, but yeah.
I think you did. It was just very fun.
And I think the funniest part about that was me watching your vibe, just like, well, soccer wins another one.
Yep, I knew.
There's no way he loses this one.
He didn't.
Gardix is always very quick with his judgment.
Listen, I just know. Listen, there's no BS with me. I know what's gonna happen.
It's not a hot take. His takes are not hot.
It was not a hot take because that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
like,
I think everybody else. Everybody else was like down to half health, and I was just full health with full...
This was like, I don't know if you were there yet. This might have been right around and you fell for sure. So like, we've had a few people that are really good come in since then. But I was like, soccer. That was when soccer was in its prime.
Yeah, so, that was like when I killed Jay Luce like 2 times, and him like with his pants down and chanting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just after I joined. I one of these days I'm gonna win a 1v2 battle because I've been in like now 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, I won against Jalus and Dark, but that's mostly because I caught them by surprise with a power 4 bow. But
well, it wasn't a 1v2 because Nola was there. But after I almost got Bright Eyes and Jalus. That was only because Bright Eyes entered right at me like a crazy person. I just shot him.
Yeah, because like after the Jalus Dark, I ran into Searchy Nola, and they killed me, and I think I got like one of them down. I think I got Nola down to 2 hearts or something.
This is a place. This is a place. Place status? Yes.
And after that, I ran into Fel and C4 in the Nether.
Yeah.
And they were both at like 10 hearts. They both had like 20 golden apples, and I got both of them down to 2 hearts.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just kept switching in and out. And now the same thing happened with LabTech and Dark Belt. I mean, LabTech.
Yeah. Yeah, LabTech is good.
Unfortunately.
It's fair take. Can't really argue with that. Well, this is a place, but I kind of have to leave this place now. Wow.
All right, where
made
you at?
mistakes.
Fight me, cheese. I'm here. That's how you throw off cheese. You just start. All right, fight me. I'm here.
I am also here.
I hear you're ready to fight.
Totally.
Okay, now I'm worried.
Fight yourselves out. Don't worry.
I would not be worried.
No one's expecting Gardax to come in and win this.
Gardax who?
Yeah, that's my new TV show.
All right. Well, Gardax was saying that he found some silverfish, so I'm gonna walk over here.
Oh, Beck was telling me this. You know when you use F3, you see like moss replaceable.
Yeah,
moss replaceable.
He's saying like you can make moss and sometimes like turn stone blocks into moss.
Yes.
He was saying this actually might be like a genius way to like mine. Explain this to me on Saturday.
Is this because moss breaks really easily?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and it wouldn't do it to ore, so you get all the stone would turn to moss, and like it would reveal ore veins. Anyway, that's the next frontier in cheating. Yeah, exactly.
You could be
Where are all you
sheets
at?
and sheets like that.
I've like literally run a circle around this map.
I've run a circle on this map. Where are you?
One of you run the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going the opposite direction. You go the opposite direction too, comp.
Sure, we'll meet on the other side.
Oh, there he is. Look him go. See, I don't see him, but I
hope
him out.
You're talking about comp. Better not be me. I'm not ready.
I'm going all raw here. No armor. I did not find any iron.
You didn't find a single
man,
iron.
I told you to throw where you are.
Don't say all raw ever again. God, at the end of the marathon, someone said like my daughter was a big fan of soccer, and Guda's like, is she like of age? And I'm pretty sure this girl was like 8.
She was 4. I think she said that she was 14.
Okay, well at least that's better than 8, I guess.
Oh, there he is.
Fuck off, cop! Fuck off! Fuck off!
It's me. Oh shit. Who just wait? Did I see it? Oh, it's Cheese.
Couldn't even eat my apple.
No, Cheese has so much stuff.
So bad.
Cheese is so good at this game. Let me eat my apple.
Soccer is just like me versus exactly what happened to me just now. Soccer.
I don't understand what just happened. I was watching.
I don't know what
was your
happened.
name through the blocks, and then suddenly you were right to my left, or my right. I know my directions.
An interesting fight,
Go back, Soccer.
Those arrows hit you, and they didn't proc.
They didn't hit me. I promise.
I promise.
She has proc.
What? No, you're in. Wait, is Comp here?
Yep, Comp's here. He went to the nether. He has spectral arrows. People are glowing. Oh god.
Soccer, come back.
Why did it have to be me that got just murked?
Fuck.
Like,
I can't
Soccer
hit.
has no better gear than I did.
Oh!
There was water down there. I saw it.
That was a surprise.
Sorry, I missed it, y'all.
Soccer.
Could you let me pillar up, or are you gonna let me? Otherwise, I'm just gonna dig up if you don't let me pillar up.
I will walk away and look for Gardex.
I'm
No.
dead!
What did you
I'm so dead. I got two-shot by Comp. Comp two-shot me.
Did he?
He did.
I didn't even miss. I think I hit my first 4 arrows.
Cheese, you're leaving all this unenchanted armor on the ground.
It took less than 4 arrows to get me.
Okay, I am good to go.
Comp's
If
coming
you calm
for
down.
Oh. My arrows were not hitting at all.
The thing is, I was hugging the edge of the border. I was desperately trying to get arrows. We only had like 4 arrows, so I had nowhere to run. So Comp was just able to just run up, and there's no chance it's over.
Cheese is too good at this.
Yeah, how does Cheese have that much diamonds when I found no diamonds again?
Cheese is cheating. Oh my god! Oh my god!
There we go.
Cheese. She's too good!
Well done.
GG.
Soccer,
Let's see
why
if I
did
can
you...
find my sad underground staircases.
Soccer, why did
I
you
only
start
had
shooting at
power
me?
to-
Because you are the highest health.
Yeah, this is like my staircases.
Like, there was
so
one
sure I was
person
dead.
with 2 pieces of diamond armor. You're like, yeah, let me shoot it.
Yeah, but I couldn't get. I wasn't
No,
gonna be able
this
to pick
is
up that
me.
armor. I wasn't gonna be able to pick that armor up.
So I found all of these diamonds in the first couple caves, but I realized that I didn't get sugarcane or leather. So I came up like while the border was on my butt,
Oh, here are my crazy
scared.
caves. This is it.
I had
yeah.
a
This is it.
sharpness 3 axe, and I don't think I hit anybody with it.
I spent basically
Yeah.
the entire UHC just staircasing up and back down and up and back down and up and I did that for a solid hour.
I was very lucky to find the 3 whole sugarcane I did. My axe
Oh damn!
only
My
has
camera's gonna
efficiency
be
on it.
here on the 20. It's gonna be on here on Friday. My camera. It said it was gonna be here till December 1st.
Wow, and it's kind of like November 30th.
Right?
Oh, I'm looking at that.
No, it's 26th.